Okay, so this is a scenario featuring my Necrons against an Imperial Guard force right ahead of me. It is 2,000 points of tactical escalation, and this is our deployment. So this is the end of Imperial Guard turn 1. He managed to steal the initiative. Fire from the Lehman Russ Executioner forced this one to jink. And fire from the Vanquisher over here forced this Annihilation Barge also to jink. So that is a signal of a general advance. And there was a orbital bombardment, orbital strike, which deviated away, luckily for me. So it is now the end of Imperial Guard turn 1. It's beginning of Necrons turn 1. So it's the beginning of Imperial Guard turn 2, and I'm going to recap what happened for Necrons turn 1. Necrons turn 1, there was fire from these two Annihilation Barges which wrecked this Chimera, and the Imperial Guard within, they emergency disembarked out. There was a charge from this position by Canoptic Wraiths onto this Chimera there, and it is down to one hull point. Fire from this Tesseract Vault as it moved away wrecked this Lehman Russ Vanquisher and put some wounds on this massive platoon of advancing Astra Militarum. So it is the beginning of Imperial Guard turn 2. So this was the end of the Astra Militarum turn 2. And this unfortunate Lehman Russ Executioner has damaged itself down to one hull point due to just friendly action. The Astra Militarum unit has moved forward here and also gone up into this dilapidated half bastion to capture objective number 2. The ones that were here behind that Chimera, they infiltrated into these ruins. So that is the end of Astra Militarum turn 2. It's the beginning of Necrons turn 2. So this is the end of Necrons turn 2. And the Necrons, as well as general shooting, have reduced the Imperial forces to what you see here. The Imperial Guard were just took heavy casualties from shooting. And this unit here on top was beaten in combat by a Canoptic Wraith, and they have fled into the crater. Over on this side, Canoptic Wraiths, one took a wound in Overwatch, and the others have moved away. So that is the end of turn 2. It is now the beginning of turn 3, Astra Militarum. So this is the end of Astra Militarum turn 3, and he has managed to damage this flyer, and a huge orbital bombardment came down and destroyed another of the Doom sides, and it shook that Canoptic Wraith. There was fire from this Chimera onto that Canoptic Wraith there, but it had no effect, and he's consolidated into the crater, which has been providing him some very good cover saves. So it is the end of Astra Militarum, and it is now the beginning of Necrons turn 3. The score is only Necrons 3, Astra Militarum 1. This is the end of Necrons turn 3. So quite a lot of successful shooting. Very lucky on my part, very unlucky on the Astra Militarum's part. Killed a unit of guardsmen here who fell to fire from the Annihilation Barges. Here, the Tesseract Vault put a lot of firepower into the crater, reducing that unit to 2 Astra Militarum members there. There was some shooting from this Annihilation Barge, which took out this Chimera. There was fire from that Doom Scythe, which took out that Hydra, and firing from here, this Doom Scythe reduced a unit of guardsmen, which were afterwards charged in the assault phase. They broke, and there's 2 of them left who are routing right now. So that is the end of the Necrons turn, and the score is Necrons 4, Astra Militarum 1. This is the end of Astra Militarum turn 4. The Ratling had a miraculous change of heart. He rallied. These guys put some fire onto the Canoptic Wraith, which damaged it. He's down to 1 wound. And kind of like anti-dramatically, but the Tech Priest came down and failed a 4-inch charge onto this Canoptic Wraith. Okay, so that's the end of Astra Militarum, turn 4. It's now Necron's turn 4. Okay, so this is going to be the end of the game, and it ended with a very heroic last stand by the Astra Militarum's Tech Priest, and this is the battlefield as we see it. So that was the, I think, tactical escalation of Astra Militarum versus Necrons. So that will be a Necron victory.